Yeah. No pause in the system, no mercy in the tempo. I'm moving, heart racing, pressure rising. I live inside it. You winning force, you got relentless. Relentless force, never slow down. Weight hits hard, I own this ground. More reps, more fire, more pain, more sound. Relentless force, I run this around. Relentless force, push again now. Still in my mind, sweat on my crown. Pressure don't break me, it builds me strong. Relentless force, all day long. Heavy breath in the dark of the room. Bar on my back and the silence consumes. Heartbeat loud like a war drum boom. Every rep closer to breaking the doom. Pain in the muscle but calm in the mind. I chase the pressure, the weak leave behind. Storm in my chest but the rhythm aligned. Relentless force, that's the design.
No rest, no stall when the iron call. Load up the plates, I'm breaking the wall. Hard like a piston power install. Pressure, the fuel and the drive is raw. Step in the zone, aggression precise. Sweat on the floor like a sacrifice. Every rep heavy, every rep nice. Strength in the grind, that's just discipline price.
Push it harder, never retreat. Bar goes up with the rage in my feet. Fire in lungs but the rhythm elite. Relentless force, undefeated beat. Relentless force, never slow down. Weight hits hard, I own this ground. More raps, more fire, more pain, more sound. Relentless force, I run this around. Relentless force, push again now. Still in my mind, sweat on my crown. Pressure don't break me, it builds me strong. Relentless force, all day long. Yeah, set the pace, no mercy. I am moving, heart be racing. No slow down in the system. Once the rhythm stops, it never stops. No mercy tempo. Fast and heavy, bar goes up. Arms stay ready. Pain in the chest, but the mind is steady. No mercy tempo. Push it deadly. No mercy tempo. Never relax. More plays loaded, more attacks. Muscle burning, but the drive intact. No mercy tempo. No step back. Lies low. Iron cold in my hand. Breath slow, but the pressure expands. Every rep part of the master plan. Rise again, stronger than who I was then. Pain in the body, but calm in the chest. Every set turning pressure to strength. Time slows down when the iron gets pressed. Mercy is gone, only power is left. Tempo locked, no break in the chain. Push through the burn, accelerate pain. Iron screaming inside of the lane. I keep the pace like a runaway train. Step to the rack with a ruthless intent. Weight on the bar, aggression is sent. Heart like a hammer, energy spent. Still I attack with the force I invent. Speed in the lift, power precise. Muscle ignite like the spark in the night. Every rep sharp, every rep tight. No mercy tempo, victory fight. No mercy tempo. Fast and heavy, bar goes up. Arms stay ready. Pain in the chest, but the mind is steady. No mercy tempo. Push it deadly. No mercy tempo. Never relax. More pace loaded, more attacks. Muscle burning, but the drive intact. No mercy tempo. No step back. Same pressure, same iron, different level. No breaks in the system, no mercy in the cycle. Pressure comes back again and again and again and again and again. Pressure on repeat, lift it again. More weight loaded, push through the plane. Sweat on the floor, like heavy rain. Pressure on repeat, break the chain. Pressure on repeat, never retreat. Iron and fire inside of my feet. Heart in the fight, rhythm elite. Pressure on repeat, beast mode beat.
Night in the gym, silence is still. Bar in my hands, power I feel. Every red carving, something real. Pain is the proof that the hunger is real.
Breath getting deep, chest under load. Walking the path the weak never go. Storm in my veins, but the focus is cold. Pressure repeats, I'm built for the mode.
Boys rug beat, no rest in the set. Pain in the muscle, but I'm not done yet. Iron collision, sweat silhouette. Strength is a debt, and I'm paying the debt.
Cycle again, aggression ignite. Bar moving up like a missile in flight. Vision locked in the middle of fight.
pressure repeating, hour in sight. No slow motion, rhythm attack, driving the spine, weight on my back, energy locked and the focus intact. Pressure on repeat, never slack.
Pressure on repeat, lift it again. More weight loaded, push through the pain. Sweat on the floor like heavy rain. Pressure on repeat, break the chain. Pressure on repeat, never retreat. Iron the fire inside of my feet. Heart in the fight, Eureka Millie. Pressure on repeat, beast mode beats. Yeah, no neutral gear, no waiting. No hesitation in the system. Switch, flip, beast awake. Attack mode only. Attack mode only. Push through the fire. Iron gets heavy, I climb even higher. Fuel in the chest like a burning wire. Attack mode only. Never retire. Attack mode only. No backing down. Weight on my shoulders, I carry the crown. Storm in the gym when my feet hit the ground. Attack mode only. Power and the sound.
Silence before the first bar, a little slow. Heart like thunder, but the focus is cold. Every rep writing the story I hold. Strength in the pain, discipline in the soul. Dark in the room, but the vision is clear. Fear never lives where the pressure is near. Breathing is calm while the end draws me in. Attack mode rising, the beast is here.
Step to the rack with a warlike stance. I ain't loaded, this is my chance. Pain in the muscle, I still advance. Driving the spine like a power lens.
Tempo rising, the rushing the live. Bar to the sky with a violent drive. Sweat on the floor, but the wheel survives. Attack mode locked, the engine thrives.
This shit harder, says the pace. Pressure written across my face. I am bending under my chase. Attack mode only, dominate phase. Mode only, push through the fire. Iron gets heavy, I climb even higher. Fuel in the chest like a burning wire. Attack mode only, never retire. Attack mode only, no backing down. Weight on my shoulders, I carry the crown. Storm in the gym when my feet hit the ground. Attack mode only, power and sound. Yeah. No shutdown, no slow down. Power system locked in motion. When the work starts, the engine doesn't stop. This is unstoppable output. Unstoppable output, power on flow. Weight on the bar, but the drive still grows. Sweat on the floor where the discipline goes. Unstoppable output, everyone knows. Unstoppable output, push the extreme. Iron gets louder, the heavier it seems. Fuel in my chest like a burning machine. Unstoppable output, dominate the scene.
Dark in the gym, iron cold in the air. Breath getting deep, but the focus is rare. Every rep building the mind that won't tear. Strength in the storm, pressure everywhere. Pain in the muscle, but calm in the chest. Every set pushing the limit to test. Sweat on my skin like a warrior's crest. Unstoppable output, give it my best.
Driving the system, momentum alive. Bar moving up like a missile in flight. Muscle ignition, aggression ignite. Strength in the grind, power inside. Tempo aggressive, pressure applied. Iron collision, discipline guide. Heart like a piston, never denied. Output rising with nothing to hide. Push it harder, break the frame. Sweating fire inside the game. Every rep carving on a name. Unstoppable output, fuel the flame. Unstoppable output, power on flow. Weight on the bar, but the drive still grows. Sweat on the floor where the discipline goes. Unstoppable output, everyone knows. Unstoppable output, push the extreme. Iron gets louder to the heavy it seems. Fuel in my chest like a burning machine. Unstoppable output, dominate the scene. Take the scene, take the scene, take the scene, take the scene. No shutdown, no slow down. Yeah. Heartbeat rising, I ain't calling. No hesitation in the lift, no pause in the drive. When the bar moves, the rush begins. Iron rush, iron rush. Feel a weight drop, muscle ignite and the heart won't stop. Power rising straight to the top. Iron rush, iron rush. Pressure non-stop. Iron rush. Weights collide, fire in the chest and the beast inside. Push that bar with relentless pride. Iron rush, iron rush. strength apply. Yeah, cold steel waiting in the rack tonight. Breath in my lungs, vision locked tight. Every rep turning struggle to might. Storm in my chest when the bar takes flight. Sweat on the floor, but the world stands tall. Pain is the language, I answer the call. Every rep rising after the fall. Iron rush, I conquer it all.
Step to the rack when 100 stare. Load up the plates, I welcome the dead. Heart like thunder vibrating the air. Pressure exploding everywhere. Bars of this tower with explosive drive. Muscle ignite while the beast arrives. And if you rage in a hunger survives. Iron rush mode, fully alive. Push it faster, heavier load. Discipline, walking the warrior road. Pain in the muscle, but power bestowed. Iron rush, overload.
Iron rush, for the weight drop. Muscle ignite and the heart won't stop. Power rises right to the top. Iron rush, pressure non-stop. Iron rush, traits collide. Fire in the chest and the beast inside. Push that bar with relentless pride. Iron rush, strength applied. Yeah. No hesitation when the bar calls. Skill in front of me, challenge accepted. Every plate loaded is a target. Every rep is a strike. Stepping, locking, strike the weight. Strike the weight, hit it hard, on and fight. In the yard, sweat on the floor, body scarred. Strike the weight, raise the bar. Strike the weight, power swing. Muscle ignite like a tightening spring. Pressure rising, hear the ring. Strike the weight, like a king.
Cold steel resting inside the rack. Bar in my hands, no turning back. Every rep like a thunder crack. Storm in my chest when the plates attack. Pain in the muscle, but calm in my soul.
Every set taking deeper control. Iron and hunger shaping the goal. Strike the way, that's how I roll. Step to the bar with the predator stare. Load up the plates, I welcome the dare. Energy sharp like a blade in the air. Strength in the grind everywhere. Drive through the legs, bar to the sky. Muscle explosion, power supply. Sweat in the eyes, but the will won't die. Strike the way and amplify. Harder tempo, no retreat. Heart like thunder in the beat. Pressure and iron finally meet. Strike the way, victory see. Strike the way, hit it hard. Iron and fire in the yard. Sweat on the floor, body scarred. Strike the way, raise the bar. Strike the way, power swing. Muscle ignite like a tightening spring. Pressure rising, hear the rain. Strike the way, lift like a king. Set the pace, like the rhythm. Yeah. Set the pace, like the rhythm. Yeah. Set the pace. Yeah. Set the pace, set the pace, set the pace, set the pace, like the rhythm. Yeah. Set the pace, yeah. Set soft timing, no slow motion. Every rep hits like thunder. This system runs on no weak tempo. No weak tempo, fast and tight. Bar goes up in the middle of fight. Pressure rising, muscles ignite. No weak tempo, power inside. No weak tempo, never delay. Iron and fire lead the way. Sweat on the floor, but I never sway. No weak tempo, dominate the day.
Heartbeat sinking with the iron slam. Breath getting deep while the plates spin around. Every rep lifts me off the ground. Strength in the rhythm I finally found. Pain in the muscle but calm in my chest. Every set turning pressure to test. Fire inside but the focus is blessed.
No weak tempo,
stronger each press.
Set tempo lock like a loaded spring. Power release every time I swing. Wait on the bar but I'm still the king. I and obey when the muscles ring. Step to the rack with aggressive drive. Bar in the air and the beast alive. Energy sharp like a blade in the dive. Tempo rising, strength will thrive. No slow pace in the war I fight. Every rep time with the will and might. Punchy exploding left and right. No weak tempo, dominate the night. No weak tempo, fast and tight. Bar goes up in the middle of fight. Pressure rising, muscles ignite. No weak tempo, power in sight. No weak tempo, never delay. Iron and fire lead the way. Sweat on the floor, but I never sway. No weak tempo, dominate the day. midnight grind. Midnight grind. Midnight grind. Midnight grind. Midnight grind. I ain't still crying while the world goes quiet. The work stays loud and shut down in the system. No pause in the drive. Force never sleep. Force never sleeps. Rise and repeat. Iron and thunder beneath my feet. Pain in the muscle, but the will lead. Force never sleep. Grind to the beat. Force never sleeps. Push the night. Bar to the sky with explosive mind. Sweat like rain in the fight. Force never sleeps.
Power ignite. Dark in the gym, but the vision is bright. Breath in my lungs like a spark in the night. Every rep turn and weakness to might. Strength in the storm when I enter the fight.
Silence around, but the iron still sings. Pain in the chest, but the discipline reigns. Every set sharp and power it brings. Force never sleeps.
Rise like kings. Step in the zone where the warriors stare. Load up the plates, I welcome the day. Heart like thunder shaking the air. Pressure exploding everywhere. Bomb moving fast with a violent drive. Muscle ignition, the beast alive. Sweat on my skin, but the will survive.
Force never sleeps.
Power thrive.
Push it harder, heavier load. Discipline walking the iron road. Pain in the muscle, but fire bestowed. Force never sleeps. Overload. Force never sleeps. Rise and repeat. Iron and thunder beneath my feet. Pain in the muscle with the weight. Force never sleeps.
Grind to the beat.
Force never sleeps. Push the night. Bar to the sky with explosive might. Sweat like rain in the fight. Force never sleeps.
Power ignite.
System online. System online. System online, no hesitation. Mind locked, muscle ready. System online. System online. Yeah. Discipline running in the background. All day, all night. This is a hard drive mentality. Hard drive mentality. Grinding go. Pressure in the chest, power in the flow. Weight on the bar, but the hunger still grows. Hard drive mentality. Everybody knows. Hard drive mentality. Never decline. Iron and sweat in the battle line. Pain is the code in this design. Hard drive mentality. Strength defined.
Dark in the room, but the vision is clear. Bar in my hands and the purpose is near. Every rep stronger than doubt or fear. Iron and will shifting the gear. Rep, getting deep with the pressure alive. Pain in the muscle, but I still strive. Every set pushing the beast to arrive. Hard drive mentality built to survive.
To the rack with the focused attack. Plates on the bar and the beast intact. Driving the spine, power in the back. No weak system inside my stack. Muscle ignition, energy high. Bar to the ceiling, cut in the sky. Sweat on the floor, but the will won't die. Hard drive mentality amplify. Push it harder, heavy load. Discipline walk in the iron road. Pressure and hunger and overload. Hard drive mentality, beast mode. Hard drive mentality, grinding go. Pressure in the chest, power in the flow. Weight on the bar, but the hunger still grows. Hard drive mentality, everybody knows. Hard drive mentality, never decline. Iron and sweat in the battle line. Rain is the code in this design. Hard drive mentality, strength defined. Limits, I don't see them. Just wait, just work, just one more cut. Pressurizing, time to push beyond limits. Push beyond limits. Break the frame, iron and sweat, fuel the flame. Pain in the muscle, but I stay in the game. Push beyond limits, remember the name. Push beyond limits, rise again. Bar goes up through the pressure and pain. All reps loaded, strength to gain. Push beyond limits, dominate the lane.
See, cold steel waiting inside the rack. Breath in my chest, no turning back. Every rep stronger than the last attack. Power rising when the place stack. Pain in the muscle, but calm in the soul. Every set pulling me closer to goal. Iron from the building control, push beyond limits. That's how I roll.
Step to the bar with the fire alive. Weight getting heavy, but I still drive. Heart like thunder, beast inside. Push through the burn, amplify. Bar to the sky with explosive might. Sweat in my eyes, but the vision tight. Pressure exploding, left and right. Limits collapsing in the fight. discipline sharp like a battle dirge. Every rep making strength emerge. Push beyond limits, never diverge. Push beyond limits, break the frame. Iron and sweat, fuel the flame. Pain in the muscle, but I stay in the game. Push beyond limits, remember the name. Push beyond limits, rise again. Bar goes up through the pressure and pain. More reps loaded, strength to gain. Push beyond limits, I'ma make the lane. Yeah, this isn't motivation. This is design, built in the blood, hardwired in the mind. Pressure comes, I don't change. I was relentless by nature. Yeah, relentless by nature. Born to grind, iron and fire inside my mind. Pain in the muscle, but the will align. Relentless by nature, power divine. Relentless by nature, power divine. Relentless by nature, never decline. Pressure on sweat in the battle line. Every rep carving the frame I design. Relentless by nature, strength is mine. Cold air breathing inside the night. Bar in my hands, vision in sight. Every rep turning darkness to light. Strength in the storm when I step in the fight. Pain in the body but calm in the soul. Every step pulling me close in the goal. Iron and discipline shaping control. Relentless by nature, this is the role. Step in the rack with the fire engaged. Muscle ignition, aggression uncaged. Weight getting heavy, but pressure is staged. Strength in the grind never fades with age. Heart like thunder, rhythm attack. I collision against my back. Energy rising, no turning back. Relentless drive inside my track. Push it harder, plates increase. War with the weight, never cease. Pressure the language, my muscles release. Relentless by nature, beast unleashed. Relentless by nature, born to grind. Iron and fire inside my mind. Pain in the muscle, but the will align. Relentless by nature, power defined. Relentless by nature, never decline. Pressure and sweat in the battle line. Every red carving the frame I design. Relentless by nature, strength is mine. Power building. Power building. Power building. Horizon. Power building. Pressure rising, no chaos in the system. Every move calculated. Energy surging through the veins. Controlled by discipline. Power surge, discipline, rise and strike. Iron gets heavy, but I still hike. Pressure and sweat in the midnight fight. Power surge, discipline, ignite the might. Power surge, discipline, push the bar. Muscle and fire know who we are. Every rep lifting a standard far. Power surge, discipline, raise the star.
Dark in the gym, but the focus is clear. Bar in my hands, no room for fear. Every rep bringing the summit near. Strength in the storm when the weight appears. Pain in the muscle, but calm in the chest. Every set putting power to test. Iron and will, imperfect to rest. Power surge, discipline, give my best.
Step to the rack with aggressive intent. Plates on a bar, energy spent. Muscle ignition, power ascent. Strength in the grind, heaven sent. Bar to the sky with explosive drive. Sweat on the floor, but the will survives. Heart like thunder, beast arise. Power surge, discipline, thrive. Tempo rising, cushion collide. I obey when the power applied. Driving the spine, rage inside. Power surge, discipline, amplify. Power surge, discipline, rise and strike. Iron gets heavy, but I still hike. Pressure and sweat in the midnight fight. Power surge, discipline, ignite the might. Power surge, discipline, push the bar. Muscle and fire know who we are. Every wave lifting the standard far. Power surge, discipline, raise the star. No shortcuts, no light work. Yeah, no shortcuts, no light work. Yeah. No shortcuts, no light work. Every plate means something, every rep is on. In this gym, there are no soft reps. No soft reps, lift it hard. Iron and thunder in the yard. Sweat on the floor, body scarred. No soft reps, raise the bar. No soft reps, power strike. Muscle ignite when the plates collide. Pressure rising deep inside. No soft reps,
Yeah, cold steel waiting under the light. Breath getting deep for the coming fight. Every rep turning wrong into right. Strength in the grind when the bar takes flight.
Pain in the muscle, but calm in my soul. Every set pushing closer to go. Iron and hunger, shaping control.
No soft reps.
Pay the toll.
Step up to the right with a predator stare. Load up the plates, I welcome the dead. Energy shark cutting through the air. Strength in the grind everywhere. Drop through the legs, bar to the sky. Sweat in the eyes, but the will won't die. Muscle explosion, power supply. No soft webs, amplify. Harder tempo, pressure engage. Iron and rage on the same page. Every rep turning straight to a stage. No soft reps.
Unleash the cage. No soft reps, lift it hard. Iron and thunder in the yard. Sweat on the floor, body scarred. No soft reps, raise the bar. No soft reps, power strike. Muscle ignite when the plates collide. Pressure rising deep inside. No soft reps, strength applied. Yeah, ignition on, pressure rising. Yeah. This machine doesn't run on comfort, it runs on discipline. Aggression, engine lock, power building. Welcome to the aggression engine. Aggression engine start the fire. Iron gets heavy, I climb higher. Fuel in my chest like a burning wire. Aggression engine, never tire. Aggression engine power engage. Strength unleashed from the iron cage. Pressure rising, unleash the rage. Aggression engine,
Dominate the stage.
yeah. Cold steel waiting under the light. Breath getting deep for the coming fight. Every rep turning darkness to might. Strength in the storm when the bar takes flight. Pain in the muscle but calm in the soul. Every set pushing closer to go. Iron and hunger creating control. Aggression engine ready to roll.
Step to the rack with the power awake. Plates on the bar make the whole floor shake. Muscle ignition with every break.
Aggression engine,
No mistake. Heart like a piston, tempo attack. Drive in the spine, weight on the back. Pressure colliding, no turning back. Engine roaring inside the track. Push it harder, heavier load. Discipline and walk in the iron road. Sweat and fire explode from the mode. Aggression engine overload.
aggression engine got the fire. Iron gets heavy, I climb higher. Fuel in my chest like a burning wire. Aggression engine, never tire. Aggression engine power engage. Strength unleashed from the iron cage. Pressure rising, unleash the rage.
Aggression engine
Dominate the stage. Yeah. First set, on the fire. Second set, pressure rising. Third set, beast away. Yeah. No comfort, no slowing down. Every round gets harder. Harder every set, lift again. Iron and sweat, pressure and pain. More plates loaded inside the lane. Harder every set, break the chain. Harder every set, rise and grind. Muscle and fire perfectly aligned. Strength in the body, steel in the mind. Harder every set, power defined. Yeah, cold steel waiting under the light. Breath getting deep for the coming fight. Every rep, pushing further in sight. Strength in the storm when the bar takes flight. Pain in the muscle but calm in the soul. Every set bringing me closer to goal. Iron and hunger taking control. Harder every set, that's how I roll. Step to the rack with the drive engaged. Muscle ignition, aggression uncaged. Weight getting heavy but strength upgraded. Harder each round, domination staged. Bar to the sky with explosive might. Sweat on the floor in the middle of fight. Pressure colliding left and right. Harder every set, ignite. Push it deeper, never regress. Iron and discipline, building success. Every rep stronger under stress. Harder every set, nothing is harder every set. Lift again, iron and sweat, pressure and pain. More plates loaded inside the lane. Harder every shake, break the chain. Harder every shake, rising rise. Muscle and fire, perfectly aligned. Strength in the body, still in your mind. Harder every shake, I would define. Yeah, limit, there is none. Yeah, limit. Yeah, limit, there is none. No ceiling above this crime. No cap on this drive. Energy rises, breaking every barrier. This is no ceiling energy. No ceiling energy, rise and break. Iron and fire with every plate. Pressurize and never hesitate. No ceiling energy. No ceiling energy. Diamond sky, bar going up and the limits die. Sweat on the floor, but the wheel runs high. No ceiling energy, amplified.
Yeah, cold steel going under the light. Breath in my chest, ready to fight. Every rep, taking the summit in sight. Strength in the storm when the bar takes flight.
Pain in the muscle, but calm in my mind. Every set leaving weakness behind. Iron and hunger perfectly aligned. No ceiling energy,
Power defined. Step to the rack with the warrior pace. Plates on the bar, strength to embrace. Hard like thunder, shaking the place. Energy rising, I dominate space. Bar to the sky with explosive drive. Muscle ignition, beast alive. Scratch that on the ground, but the will survive. Ceiling shattered, power thrive. Push it harder, elevate. Every rep, breaking the gate. Pressure rising at a higher rate.
no ceiling energy, dominate. No ceiling energy, rise and break. Iron and fire with every plate. Pressurize and never hesitate. No ceiling energy, dominate. No ceiling energy, lift the sky. Bar going up and the limits die. Step on the floor, but the wheel runs high. No ceiling energy, amplified. Yeah, loaded heavier. What place? The bar bends, but I don't. Pressure bills. I break through it. I'm the weight breaker. Weight breaker. Lift is strong. Iron and thunder all night long. Pain in the muscle, but I belong. Weight breaker. Power song. Weight breaker. Pound the low. Sweat and fire on this road. Pressure rising. Beast mode. Weight breaker, overload.
Yeah, cold steel waiting inside the rack. Bar in my hands, no turning back. Every rep like a thunder crack. Strength in the storm when the plates stack. Pain in the muscle, but calm in my soul. Every set bringing me closer to goal. Iron and hunger taking control. Weight breaker, I on the road.
Step to the rap with the fire awake. Loaded the place, made the whole ground shake. Muscle ignition with every take. Weight breaker, no mistake. Heart like a pit skin, ready to strike. Brought to the sky with explosive might. Sweat in the eyes, but the focus tight. Weight breaker, dominate the fight. Push it harder, iron collide. Pressure exploding deep inside. Strength and hunger side by side. Weight breaker, amplify. Weight breaker, lift is strong. Iron and thunder all night long. Pain in the muscle, but I belong. Weight breaker, power song. Weight breaker, break the low. Sweat and fire on this road. Pressure rising, beast mode. Weight breaker, overload. Yeah, no half power, no hesitation. Everything in the system, locked in. Muscle, mind, discipline. Total force applied. Total force applied. Lift away. Iron and thunder dominate. Pressurizing, I don't hesitate. Total force applied. Elevate. Total force applied. Push again. Pain in the muscle, power in the vein. More plates loaded inside the lane. Total force applied. Break the chain.
Yeah, cold steel waiting under the light. Breath in my chest, ready to fight. Every rep turning darkness to might. Strength in the storm when the bar takes flight. Pain in the muscle, but calm in my soul. Every step bringing me closer to goal. Iron and hunger, taking control. Total force applied. That's the road. Step to the rack with aggressive drive. Bar in the air and the beast alive. Muscle ignition, pressure collide. Total force mode amplified. Heart like thunder, shaking the room. Energy rising, ready to boom. I am bending under the doom. Strength in the grind, I consume. Push it harder, break the gate. Every rep, raising the rate. Pressure rising, dominate. Total force applied. Heavyweight. Total force applied. Lift the weight. Iron and thunder dominate. Pressure rising, I don't hesitate. Total force applied. Elevate. Total force applied. Push again. Cleaning the muscle power in the vein. More plays loaded inside the lane. Total force applied. Break the chain. Total. No quitting stick, no shutdown code. Yeah, no quitting steamer. No shutdown code. Yeah. The work ends when the mission ends, not when it hurts. Not when it's heavy. We move. Relentless until done. Relentless until done. Push the weight. Iron and thunder dominate. Pain in the muscle, but I don't wait. Relentless until done. Elevate. Relentless until done. Rise again. Sweat and pressure inside my vein. More reps loaded through the pain. Relentless until done. Break the chain. Say, cold steel waiting under the light. Breath getting deep for the final fight. Every rep pushing closer to might. Strength in the storm when the bar takes flight. Pain in the muscle but calm in my soul. Every step bringing me closer to goal. Line and hunger taking control. Relentless until done. That's the road. Step to the rack with a fire engaged. Muscle ignition, aggression uncaged. Weight getting heavy with strength upgraded. Battle with iron cause to be staged. Ball to the sky with explosive drive. Sweat on the floor but it will survive. Heart like thunder, beast alive. Relentless, more fully revived. Push it harder, break the frame. Every rep fueling the flame. Victory written in sweat and pain. Relentless until done. Earn the name. Relentless until done. Push the weight. Iron and thunder dominate. Pain in the muscle, but I don't wait. Relentless until done. Elevate. Relentless until done. Rise again. Sweat and pressure inside my veins. More reps loaded through the pain. Relentless until done. Break the chain.